from Fenway Park here in Boston. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Hello again, everybody. Welcome into Jays Baseball on the show. Matt Vasgersian here. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, ought to be a decent pitching matchup here this afternoon.
Well, I think we're going to see a couple of pitchers here that have had similar struggles so far this season. Both of them under 500, neither really having the season that they were expecting when they came out of spring training. So we'll see if they can turn things around here.
All right, Steve, EK will join us in a moment, but before he does, let's bring in a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Toronto Blue Jays, as their order will read like this. And they'll go to work against, when healthy, one of the best around, the slender right-hander Clay Buchholz. And in the field, the Red Sox will look like this behind him. Stepping up is the leadoff hitter Jose Reyes, and we are all set to go from Fenway. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Eric, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now, but when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. That has certainly been the case these last few games.
Buchholz now on 2-0. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. 2-1 now to Reyes. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
Well, I think he got the pitch he was looking for right there, but not in the right location. So that's a great job of just holding up the swing.
Here he comes on 3-1. Now here's a sharply hit ball back up the middle. It's going to find its way into center field, and the leadoff man is aboard to start the afternoon.
And I think this is exactly what you'd imagine the game plan is going to be. This is a guy that'll make you pay if you help him out and chase pitches out of the zone. So this was a patient start. He built the count to 3-1, and then he gets his pitch and comes through with the leadoff single.
Josh Donaldson will get his first opportunity now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up near the 320 mark. First offering on the way, and a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. (1-0) and a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
And that big 12-6 curveball will work like that. He'll start it out up in the zone and then lets it drop right down to the knees.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up behind the bag at second. And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1.
Maybe a pitch here that he's trying to do a little too much with. He just can't get on top of it. Winds up an easy pop-out.
Jose Bautista will take his first cuts here with the runner still at first and 1 away now. Now the first pitch. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And it's gone. He liked the first pitch he saw and deposits it over the wall. two-run blast to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Oh, what a good effort out there in right field. Remember, we saw Torrey Hunter have some problems with that wall in the postseason, but this ball's far enough into the bullpen that he had no shot at pulling this thing in.
Edwin Encarnacion now. As he'll take a look at ball one. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 13 home runs and 36 RBIs. The 1-0 home. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Yeah, a little unlucky here to be behind 2-0. Those first couple of pitches haven't missed by a whole lot.
1 out, nobody on. The 2-0 on the way. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here comes the 2-1. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting fifth, left fielder,
Chris Colabello will stand in for the first time now. And he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. First pitch coming. In there at the knees, strike one. Now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's Buchholz on 1-1. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Castillo will get there and he puts it away to retire the side. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. On to the bottom of the first from Fenway. It's now 2-0 Toronto. Starting lineup for the Red Sox looks like this. They'll have their hands full here for sure as they try and tackle the knuckleball specialist, R.A. Dickey. Behind him defensively, the Blue Jays take the field like so. Into the box now is Dustin Pedroia as he'll lead off the home half of inning number one.
second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Eric, you take a look at these guys as they take the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They have certainly had it going lately, winners of 8 in a row.
And this recent run of good form has moved them all the way back to the 500 mark on the season. So they'll be looking to get into positive territory for the first time in a long while with a win here.
No problem squaring up that knuckleball. It's generally not too hard to time that pitch. It's more about making solid contact. And I'd say that that was pretty solid there.
Brock Holt will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season. Now the first pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. He waits. Now the pitch. Now his swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Under it is Bautista as he makes the play for route number one.
Batting third, left fielder, Hanley Ramirez.
Hanley Ramirez will get his first opportunity now. Runner still at first with one away. First pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. Comes set, now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game and you want to work the count a little, but those were two pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
He's ready, now the pitch. Wow, this one is smoked the other way to left center. Should be good for at least two. Throwing to second, here's Pedroia on his way home. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double. And the tag from Martin, they got him at the plate.
Yeah, now in hindsight, you could have had runners in second and third with one out, but they roll the dice there trying to pick up that run from first, and it winds up not working out for them.
David Ortiz will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. First pitch on the way. And that misses for ball one. Well, you see there on the graphic, he picks up his 6th double so far on the year. The 1-0 pitch. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Well, there's the location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, it's going to be on the ground.
1-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here comes the 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So no run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Russell Martin leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Blue Jays, the catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Here's the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball one. 1-0 on the way. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. The 2-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And he reaches for...
I know my job here is to be an analyst and to try and add some insight to what's happening on the field, but folks, words cannot describe how badly he got pulled on that pitch. I'm not even going to try.
Here's Justin Smoke now. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start an at-bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. bases are empty, one man out. Here's the 1-1. This ball's grounded foul. Now the 1-2. Oh, and he was in complete control of that at-bat from beginning to end as that last one's waved at and missed for route number 2.
How far out in front was he? It'll look a lot worse when we slow it way down and show motion. But I tell you, he was definitely not thinking changeup because he was way out in front of that one.
Standing in now, Kevin Pillar. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs, 27 driven in. The next pitch. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here you want these guys to be thinking, I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
A 2-1 offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. A good inning of work there from Clay Buchholz. His club needs to get him some runs, however. It's 2-zip. Xander Bogaerts will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. And here's the first pitch. Now a knuckleball, and it's looked at for strike 1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now here's the pitch. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Bautista moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting 6, third baseman.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. First pitch coming. First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there, 0-1. Now the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. On the way. And there's ball 2 now.
That fastball, it's not coming in real hard, but after you've seen a few knucklers, that's a tough pitch to adjust to.
Now the 2-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. Now he's got to be thinking he let one get away there because, that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
Alejandro De Aza will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. In there, 0-1. The pitch. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And the pitch. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball. 0-2 once more.
Here we go.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 2-0. Ryan Goins will step in here to start their half of the third with the top of the order to follow.
Ryan Goins.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. Pitch on the way. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And we've seen guys swing at that four-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
Here it comes. And a changeup swung.
Been able to settle down, and now that's 6 in a row he's retired.
So the base is empty here with one away. And stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now here's the pitch. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, he was out front right there, probably guessing fastball. But now, 0-2, you can't be guessing anymore. You got to find something in the strike zone and put it in play.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Another 0-2 home. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah, that thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Here's a 1-0. 2-0.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. You know, walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
The 2-0. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
And that had all the looks of a guy who was going to take a giant hack, 2-0, no matter where that pitch was. EK, I know you never did that.
No, not me. Maybe once or twice.
And, oh, look out, as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
Here he comes, 3-1. Now a big swing here by Donaldson, but he got out in front a bit too much, and that's a foul ball. Payoff pitch coming. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. And Pedroia will make the catch, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Rusney Castillo makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Center fielder, Rusney Castillo.
Here's the first offering. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Bautista is there to make the catch, and it's one pitch, one gone here in the bottom of the third.
Yeah, jumping on the first pitch of the inning there. Gave it a pretty good ride, but in the end, winds up being a pretty routine first out.
Sandy Leon will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. Now here's the first pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. One out, nobody on. Another 0-2 coming. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Not too sure how you take that one on 0-2.
Yeah, not too sure how you call it a ball either.
Knuckleball, but he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2.
Well, this is due justice for the guy on the mound. He probably should have had the strikeout on the last pitch, but, you know, at the plate, you got to know you're not going to get that pitch called a ball twice in a row.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
The pitch. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. Fouled back. Now the veteran deals on 1-2. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Jose Bautista will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
The right fielder, number 19, Jose Bautista.
Now here's the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but, you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set now.
Edwin Encarnacion will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First offering on the way. A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1.
And I think now you're starting to get the sense that he's put that first inning behind him, and he looks a lot more comfortable out there now.
2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Bouncing ball back up the middle. Barehanded at his knees. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Encarnacion for the second out.
And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Chris Colabello is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Brock Holt will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
First baseman, Brock Holt.
Now the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate, 1 away.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. First pitch coming. Too low, 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 1-1 pitch on the way. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting number 34, designated hitter
David Ortiz will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Here's the pitch. There's a chopper fouled off to the left as the count moves to 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. And now the knuckleball in there. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail it here 2-0. Russell Martin will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Now the first pitch. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
The 0-1 home to Martin. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Here comes a 1-2. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. He thinks he's right on it at the plate. Look where it winds up. Completely out of the zone. That's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
Here's Justin Smoke now. Driven the other way out to deep left field. Gone. Over the monster for a home run. A solo shot here off the bat of Justin Smoke. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Sometimes, as a pitcher, you just have to challenge guys up in the zone. The only thing is, it just can't be over the middle of the plate. Here he got the fastball up all right, but he didn't get it in. You saw the arm extension there, and this ball gets hit a long, long way.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the box, Kevin Pillar, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Now the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Now another 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Now here's the pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Second baseman,
Ryan Goins will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Now here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And with some of these guys, it's like they're in an 0-2 count before they even come to the plate.
Now here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Xander Bogaerts will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Here's the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
The knuckleball giggling at him as it goes by, 1-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Pablo Sandoval will dig in. He popped out his first time. First pitch coming. Starts him out with a good dancing knuckleball for a strike.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
The pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Pitch on the way. Now a big swing as this is popped up, and I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Boy, that's just another off-balance swing right there. Not only are these guys light on hits, they're not even making solid contact right now.
Alejandro De Aza will try it again. He flew out his first time. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
Now the pitch. 2-strike delivery is a bouncing ball back up the middle, and it's going to get into center field. It's a base hit.
And they're able to keep the inning alive as you check out the numbers on his performance so far. That's just the 3rd hit he's allowed to this point. He's been pretty much in control the whole way.
Rusney Castillo will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch on the way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. He's ready now. The pitch. And the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Alexi Ogando will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound. Jose Reyes will get us going for the Jays here as they start their half of the sixth. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul for strike two. Now here's the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Wow, a real sharp break to this thing. It's a slider, and he starts it out over the middle of the plate. Now the hitter thinks he's got something that he can handle, and then this thing just makes a beeline right for his hands. That is a tough pitch.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Here now the 2-2. Fouled back. Another try at 2-2. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 19, Jose Bautista.
Jose Bautista will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Here's the first offering. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Holt will range over to make the catch just beyond the first base dugout, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Sandy Leon will come in now to begin their half of the sixth, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning that it needs to start happening.
First pitch coming. And that's in there for strike one. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Here we go.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
The 1-2. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. 2 strikes now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Two pitch on the way. Here's another 2-2. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Oh, and this will give us a great look as we check it out in show motion. You can see him give it his all as this ball is just out of his reach. He's going to pay the price, too, as he crashes into that wall at full speed.
Dustin Pedroia will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. No one out with a runner at second. Comes set, now the pitch. And this may get the runner to third as it's on the ground towards second base. No problem here, 1 away.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Brock Holt will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
1-0 on the way. There's a fastball for a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Now the 1-1. Chopper foul. The 1-2 with 1 away. Swing and a liner. Foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a little bouncer into no man's land down that third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Again, a 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. In the air to right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And they are on the board. It's a sac fly and an RBI to make this a 3-1 game now.
Yeah, they had to scratch and claw to get it done, but this sac fly finally gets them on the board. Hey, the way things are going, they'll take it.
Hanley Ramirez will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. And here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
And now after that sac fly, this is where you got to just clear the deck and start this inning over.
And the pitch. Hard hit down the line. And Smoke will take this one over to the bag, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. Toronto leads this one 3-1. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Edwin Encarnacion will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Come on, Boston!
Now here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
He's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
And now a pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
And he'll be thinking that's an out he should have had here to lead off the inning. This was maybe not the most routine of hops, but still, you'd think he'd at least be able to get a glove on it.
In now, Chris Colabello. Hit high and deep out to left field. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Kind of a gift in location, and this is the wrong guy to be giving gifts to. I mean, you see the location on show track, way too much of the plate there. You're not going to get away with that too many times, that's for sure.
Junichi Tazawa will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7. Russell Martin will stand in, and I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
And that's how they've done it all game long. They haven't really had a big inning yet, just a lot of 1s and 2s, but those will add up.
Now here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
The 0-1 home to Martin. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. He won away.
Well, I'll tell you, that bat is just miserable. I mean, I think the bat finally just said, look, I've had enough.
Justin Smoke We'll stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Now the first pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Now here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And that's a sight you don't want to see. Dead last in the AL in that category. Kevin Pillar will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. First offering on the way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
When he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
Now the pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Red Sox 1. David Ortiz will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Oh, and he's going to beat him at their own game here as this is sharply hit to the left side and through for a base hit. Ortiz is on his way to second, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, neither offense has really made a huge impact so far, but finally maybe a little sign of life. He drives this ball for 2 bases, and even though they've had trouble scoring runs, they're not out of this thing by a long shot. A couple more of these could get him right back into it.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound. And that will mean the end of the knuckleball here, as that's going to be it for R.A. Dickey. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Aaron Loop will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7.
Number 62, Aaron Loop.
Xander Bogaerts will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
You think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Now the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He stands at second with his 13th double of the year. He's set. Now the pitch. Out in front here is Bogarts as he drives this one foul down the left side. Oh, and 2 home now to Bogarts. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Here comes another 0-2. Got him.
And here's the 4-pitch sequence again on Show Track. You'll notice it's all hard stuff early in the count. First 3 pitches, then he pulls the string on him here on pitch number 4, and down he goes.
Pablo Sandoval will stand in now, hoping to get on top of one for a change. He's popped out in successive plate appearances. First pitch coming. And this is lifted in the air out to left. Colabello is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
And now looking back on this inning, the failure to get the guy to third in the previous at-bat probably cost him a run there. Now, sometimes these seem like little mistakes at the time, but now he's still at second with 2 away.
Alejandro De Aza will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. First pitch coming. Changeup called strike 1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
A classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Here's the 1-2. Hit pretty well as this is out toward deep center. Pilar is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're down here 5-1. Ryan Goins will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Second baseman, Ryan Goins.
First pitch on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Go back to Toronto, Blue Jays.
Now the pitch. Now a swing and a line drive over Pedroia and into right center for a solid single.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count, kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes, as he'll take a forkball here that drops in there for strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. He's set, now the pitch. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. Pause, now the pitch. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, there it is. Hat trick, my friend. That's a 3rd strikeout of the game. Luckily, his guys are winning, so it kind of lessens the blow, but actually, not so much.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
From the stretch. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
As a look, now the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are two away.
Well, so much for being thrown out of rhythm by that leadoff single. Doesn't seem to have affected him one bit. Come back with the 2 straight strikeouts, and now he's turned things around in this inning.
Jose Bautista will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. First pitch to him. And this is fouled straight back. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Here's a look over to first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They're up 5-1. Rusney Castillo will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. First pitch coming. Fouled straight back. Here it comes. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. But this is foul near the seats. The 0-2 once more. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
You don't need to be a lip reader or an expert in body language to know that he was not thrilled with that call. You know, just about every umpire has a different interpretation of what a high strike should be, but none of them like it when guys carry on like this. You got to be careful.
Into the box now, Sandy Leon, as he swings at the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to left field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Just a fantastic catch out there by the outfielder. And the one guy that's more excited about it than the guy who caught the ball is the pitcher. He knows that that one could have been extra bases.
Dustin Pedroia will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike there, 0-1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
And the pitch. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. Right there is Reyes. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. We'll see the dangerous Jose Bautista when we come back. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Red Sox 1. Jose Bautista will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Here's the first offering. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Pitch on the way. Big swing and a miss at the fastball. He's behind in the count 0-2.
And it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world here to mix in a take every now and again.
Now here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
It's in the palm of your hand.
The next 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Now here it comes. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Here's the 2-2 home. And he'll take strike 3 call. Make it 3 straight punch-outs now on the mound. 1 away.
I would think he was due just to pitch an inning or so, but he's pitching pretty darn well. So why not stretch him out a bit? Been working so far.
Edwin Encarnacion will be the batter. He reached on an error and later scored his last time. Here's the first offering. Fork ball. That's in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, if you're just tuning into this game and you're wondering what's going on so far, well, here's the last 4 guys that have come to the plate. Here they are in order, and he's set down all 4 of those guys, all via the strikeout.
Chris Colabello will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the 7th inning. This was a 2-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus far. And here's the first pitch. Now a little dribbler up the line to first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Now the pitch. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Not only is he close to going through the heart of this lineup, he may even strike out the side.
Here it comes. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. Take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Liam Hendricks will be the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 31, Liam Hendricks.
Brock Holt will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point.
First baseman, Brock Holt.
Now a ball hit hard but foul as this one forces the third base coach to dance out of danger. The pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Now here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
The 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
1-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Here comes the DH now, David Ortiz, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. R.A. Dickey would be the winner if this score holds up. Pitch on the way. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now here's the pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. Ready with another 0-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Here's another 0-2. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
And at this point, I don't know if this streak is going to let up anytime soon. That's 9 in a row. And from what I've seen, this could go on for quite a bit longer.